and hit the bell. You know what to do. Never miss an episode and get notified when a new episode is up. Welcome to my studio. You are here and you are with me. I'm going to get the headphones on and get ready to record another session. It's hard to do it with one hand. There we go. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. Hi, and welcome to Black Power, the podcast. My name's Iffy Thomas. I am a woman of God. I am a mother of two. I'm the founder of The Confidence Star. I'm an author, motivational speaker. And my goal, my job, the reason why I believe I'm here is to inspire you to do the things that inspire you. So this month is Black History Month, and I was contacted by BBC Northampton Radio to be interviewed to air somebody who has impacted my life. And there was a choice of thousands of people, thousands of incredible black people throughout history that I could choose. And it's really difficult to choose because there were so many people that I wanted to shed a light on. I ended up deciding Chris Eubank, and I tell my story about why I chose him on the radio, so you'll have to check out BBC Northampton Radio at some point this month. But it got me thinking, I want to share other people's stories. I don't want to just talk about one person. There's been so many people that have had a huge impact on my life and who I am today. And sometimes I just want to share little nuggets of wisdom that I've heard. Now, I love to drink positivity up every day. I've decided to highlight some of the most extraordinary emotional speeches that I've had the pleasure to listen to and to watch. And I'm going to share them with you. So, put your seatbelts on. Get ready. I'm going to take you for a ride of an emotional roller coaster. Let's do it. Today, let's kick it off with Mr. Tyler Perry. Now, this man is a billionaire. He's one of the richest black men in Hollywood. And I refer to this particular speech literally every couple of months. As you might know, I have a Mastermind Alliance group where I work with people to reach their goals. And one of the things that I get asked a lot is, how do I decide what I want to do? Can I just try a bit of everything? And I always say, you need to focus on one thing, have clarity, decide the one thing that you want to do with your life, and then work on that until you reach that as your destination. And then I say to them, check out Tyler Perry, listen to what he says, because when I heard this, it gave me that oomph, and it also confirmed to me that it's right to choose one thing. Often we get told, try and be okay at everything. When we go to school, the goal is to get us okay at everything. Well, I say, sod that. Get great at one thing. Don't worry about being a generalist. Become a specialist. Focus on one thing that means so much to you and then work at it day in and day out. Keep working at it. Keep working on your craft. It kind of talks about planting a seed. And I definitely believe that anything that you want to achieve, you need to be able to cultivate the ground that seed has been planted. And that means time, effort, research, energy. It involves so much of you that it's absolutely impossible to have like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 different things that you want to do, because your energy will just be zapped. I heard this great line where it says, energy goes where your focus flows. No, energy flows where your focus goes. That's it. Energy flows where your focus goes. So I am asking you to decide on one thing to focus your energy on. Anyway, here we go. Tyler Perry.
A lot of people ask me all the time, how did you make it? How did you make it? Well, I tell you, there's only one answer for that. And I say this in the press all the time, but people will cut it out of articles, or they don't want to print it, or they don't want to say it. But the truth be told, it was nothing but the grace of God. Nothing but the grace of God. You can plant seeds all day long. You can go around giving your business card to people. You can go around knocking on doors and auditioning. You can do all of that every day of your life. And nothing, for most people, nothing happens. When a seed is planted in the ground, all you can do is water it. You cannot control the sunshine, you cannot control the weather, and you cannot control whether the locusts will come and try and destroy it. All you can do is plant your seed in the ground, water it, and believe. That is what allowed me to be in this position right now. I would not stop believing. I planted my seed. I worked really hard. I had one idea, and that was to do a play. All the other stuff came. My only idea, my only focus was to do my one play. And I knew if I could get that to work, everything else would come to pass. There's so many people who go in so many directions. This week they're doing this, and next week they're doing that, and next week they're doing this, and next week they're going to be in real estate, and the next week they're going to open a salon. And those kind of people are all over the place, and I usually try to get them to focus. Focus on one thing, one area. Put all of your energy into watering one area. If you spread the water across many, many seeds, you don't have as much water for one seed. So focus on one thing. Make it your priority and stick with it no matter what. No matter how many people told me no, no matter how many people lied to me, no matter how many times I put the show up and nobody came. I remember when I did my very first show, I worked my butt off and saved $12,000 tax returns from H&R Block money. I saved it, worked hard, saved it myself, rented the 14th Street Playhouse, put that show up, thought that 1,200 people would come over a weekend, and 30 showed up, and I knew every one of them. But I didn't stop. That didn't deter me. That was in 1992. 93, same thing happened. 94, 95, 96, 97, up until 1998. Same devastation, nobody showing up in the audience. I was doing one show a year, working with different promoters, trying to get the show up, and nobody showed up. But I didn't stop. And what I say to you now, looking at me now, here, I am a human being. There's no difference between my humanness and your humanness. The only thing is, if you're trying to get there, you cannot stop believing in any way. No matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody tells you, you have to know it beyond knowing it. And it is a feeling. This is how I knew. It's a feeling that is deep down inside of you that will not allow you to let it go. It will keep you going when you can't even keep yourself going. That's why the mantra here at the Tyler Perry Studios is a place where even dreams believe. Because there comes a time in your life where you've worked and you've stressed and you tried to get there and you couldn't on your own, but you have a dream. And that dream has to take on the belief for you because you can't do it by yourself. So what I would tell you is this: don't stop. Narrow your focus to one idea, and make it work. That will give birth to all the others. All you can do is plant the seed and water it. God himself has to give the increase. Only God can make the sunshine. Only God can bring the rain. But if you've planted the seed, anything you want is possible. God knows I'm a living witness. Please feel me. Please hear this from my heart. Anything you want is possible.
Now that was Mr. Tyler Perry, and every time I hear this, every time I ask myself, am I focusing? Have I chosen one thing? Am I watering one seed? And every time I have to ask myself that question because it's so easy to get distracted. It's so easy to see something shiny that pulls you over to a new direction. It's so easy to be told no, 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 and get knocked down over and over again to the point when you go, do you know what? I'm going to try something else. But this clarifies and confirms, don't try anything else. Stick with it, stay with it, and keep believing. Believe in it. It will show itself. And trust in God. Trust in God. If you can trust and believe that where you are and what it is that you want is for you, then keep going and never, ever, ever doubt yourself. I will see you tomorrow. No, maybe I'll hear you tomorrow, or you'll hear me tomorrow. We will meet again tomorrow. That's better. We'll meet again tomorrow, where I will share with you another inspiring, emotional speech that's going to give you goosebumps on your goosebumps.